has it the Resistance has been pulling data critical to the aliens' latest project from the Advent network using something they rigged up in this area. As far as we
Welcome
can
everyone
tell,
to Operation Blind Savior. We are now going to go once again onto a covered ops mission. I don't know how many missions we have so far. I would say that's about mission 45. Yeah, so we took a team of some of the rookies, but also some of the more experienced guys with us to make sure that we protect this device. It's really one of the missions which you don't necessarily need to do, but we don't want to have chrysalids on all of our follow-up missions. We are currently waiting to finish the research on the Codex brain so we can progress the storyline a little bit more. Yeah, and that's about it.
Already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Let's take a short look at the situation here. So there, we already know there's a unit here. There's a big house there. Also, there's high ground. So we might as well want to go and check out what's happening here. Interesting, these civilians are just standing on top of the roof, minding their own business, kind of looking at this huge satellite. Yeah, whatever. This here should be as far as we can go with our scout.
Go, go, go.
Don't want to trigger more than one patrol at the begin, more than one pack at the beginning here.
Heading there now.
All those confirmed, moving out. I'm all over it.
Alright.
Rolling.
So Rhodey had ever vigilance, so that's the reason why I double moved him.
Got it covered. Affirmative. Covering now.
Watch, watch.
There's another patrol. Okay, question from the chat. What do I think about going for a war suit on one of the Grenadiers and instead taking a heavy weapon and not a second grenade? That's a difficult question because it depends on your skilling. So on the skills that you so decided to take. If you have a pure gunner with a full right side build, chain shot, holo targeting, etc., it's definitely an option because you are having a free aiming, long range, explosive weapon, and you're not giving up too much. If you prefer to use additional grenades, salvo, and volatile mix, like I'm doing it, then you will see that your heavy weapons are unfortunately not really upgrading themselves similarly, and they are not on par with what you would get if you just take grenades. So yeah, in this case I wouldn't take them. That's the reason why we don't have them currently. Look at that, perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. So we are going to have a very, very successful round this turn, I can tell you. Let us please start with our sniper. And it's not a problem to kill, to take the shot here, because we will get her the lightning hands shot in the second round of our action points. So Viper is down.
We're busted.
Question from the chat was this: what is the exact or which abilities trigger a kill zone? Kill zone triggers like ever vigilant on all of the abilities that an enemy uses. So whatever they are using, it'll trigger the kill zone. That includes shots, Tongue grabs, poison spits, basically everything. Just taking some secure shots here to use her abilities in the most optimal way. Next up, let's try to position the gas bomb as such that we still have an option to move on and are not blocking our passage too much.
Heads down!
So yeah, good job, Rhodey. Your grenade even critted on the Advent officer. Salvo, nice execute.
Taken care of. Heading out.
Okay, so much for the
What did you
officer.
expect?
On your order.
Think we don't even need the hack this round,
Boom.
because we don't want to waste it. It's really a strong one, getting all of your action points back. And we killed all of them already. So yeah.
Confirmed.
Let us just move here,
I'm on the move.
so we can proceed next round. Since I don't know where exactly the opponents are currently.
What's over there? Overwatch.
As far as I'm concerned, that looks like a Viper which is taking shots here.
Moving to designated position. Objective position confirmed. Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
So, we could go more aggressive here because we can regain all of our abilities
Move!
if we need to. That's the reason why I'm dashing here. If we would trigger something, we could just regain all of our abilities and would definitely take on the fight.
Affirmative.
We can straight move him through the poison because he has a med pack and hence he's immune. There is no further high ground here. Maybe the next one is up here. And our grapple will be ready next round. So we move here and then grapple up here next round. We need to be a little bit mindful with the sniper to not be too far behind.
I'm on it.
Because the squad side Malus is increasing rather rapidly. Yep, and like I said, look at that. These guys. That's the pack. Wow, and that's an angry other pack that just stumbled in. Why exactly isn't he even using the door when no one looks? Wow, what are you? Are you guys freaking kidding me? Like they knew we were now coming. And they even sent wow. Wow. Okay. Now that's going to be interesting. But not in the very nice way, more interesting in terms of can we still save this this device? Interesting. Shit. I could go up here and still take a couple of solid shots if we blow away enough. So that's an open hallway, so there are no floors, no ceilings inside of it. We just need to blow away the entrance here to have a little bit more clearer shots, and then we should be fine.
Going up.
So grappling takes no actions, that's why I'm starting with it. Next up, let's go into a solid position where we can use grenades and shoot next round. Probably this here wouldn't be too bad. Could also be a good position. This unfortunately is not a very good position due to all of the poisonous gas. Let's move her as well. We can move her into the open because we will move her again after we have used her grenade.
Moving.
Svelios also having a 100% chance of hacking this turret. That would be nice. Yeah, 100%, that's good. Now, I need to act this round, because elsewise the beacon will probably be gone. Like I initially said, it gets ridiculously hard at the later stages. All of them just move together to fucking kill the beacon. Because they were smelling that our guys are approaching closer and closer. Okay, we can move here. I'm still waiting with him because that would be a nice flank. Question of the day is, shall we go for a kill zone? I guess the answer is yes. Just to maximize the number of shots here. First of all, let's automatically reload. It's one more shot.
Locking it down.
Good. And now let's open the box of the Pandora. Alright, here we go.
Grenade out!
I suppose to save that terminal by fucking killing every little alien inside of this house. This is what the core plan is. We are just going to kill everyone. So, kill zone for the win, let's go. First shot, hit.
Still up.
Second shot hit, third shot hit in the gaze. These other guys haven't been triggered so far, that's interesting. So let's give them a reason to trigger, shall we?
I'm on it. They've seen me.
That's shot number 4 of the kill zone.
Wear off the armor.
Shot number 5 and 6 also were solid hits. Look at that. Both of them received damage. And that's the last pack which is triggered. We are now out of ammunition of our sniper. But I guess the damage was quite good. So let us continue by dealing some severe damage here, shall we? This here. Should kill them by exploding the car. So yeah, 3 of them down. That's good. Solid shots. It's a 100% shot. We also want to take care of the gatekeeper. And that's even a better shot. So yeah. Let's take out this Viper first here.
I got it, right?
Archon could go down, Gatekeeper is most unlikely to go down. So yeah, let's try to get the Archon down next. Solid damage, it will die with the next grenade. Alright, and now here's the reset. 100% chance to get everyone. Just another set of actions, so thank you, dear hack. That really made my day.
We're in.
Good, now everyone's back in action. Sniper can take a solid reload without losing any actions.
Rock.
Lots of potential targets here, but let's not use it right away. Instead, I'm thinking about using a gas grenade and then salvo afterwards. Nope, not good enough. So how about we get into full cover and then just destroy this part here, or throw a grenade into here Okay, so we take half cover. That's okay, because he won't be focused anyways. Now the question is, what is the most devastating gas bomb that I could think about? That we could reach, rather. This one here is sick. It will damage the terminal a little bit, but it would also shred some armor. But I guess we will go with this one here. It's a solid kill on the Archon. Solid kill on the Archon, and also probably going to kill the shield bearer as well. Here we go. So no, shield bearer is not going to die 100%. It is just pretty low on hit points afterwards. We're going to use Velius token, Velius mimic beacon. Let's next up determine whom we want to focus. I mean, that here could be a solid shot just to kill the shield bearer and get rid of him, and then we can focus on the left hand side. Yeah, there we go. We will get death from above.
That's how it's done. Is this what we're looking for?
Unfortunately, no one is in range. So yeah. Now the the right hand side is clear. Question is, how do we want to deal with the remaining side? Couple of not really tempting shots here.
I guess that will be okay.
Again, a couple of not really tempting shots.
Sure thing. On your order.
Let's try to slowly wiggle down this gatekeeper. We will use the beacon with her, just to make sure that these guys are focusing on the beacon. And probably, since we lack really good shots, well, he has 3 instant kills, so might as well try our luck to get down this gatekeeper, because why not? He just reduced the cover value of JC Phoenix. That was a pretty piss poor shot.
Come get some.
So question is, shall we get a second mimic beacon, yes or no? He has the chance to one-shot. I'm not so afraid about the other two. So let's go on to Overwatch instead. I nearly forgot about the reinforcements. Such a pleasure.
Advent troops here.
Finally, more guys on the battlefield.
Come on!
The only positive part is all of them are automatically poisoned. That's really good. Okay, don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't you... Wow, crit for 11 points of damage. That's really, really hardcore. It's now starting to burn. Well, things certainly could look a little bit better. Hey Calden, greetings. So with regards to the beacons, I'm trying to use them as the least amount of time possible, because I think they are oversimplifying it a little bit too much, but I can't promise that we are never using them. Question was whether or not I'm using beacons. Good, so let's get rid of their cover and also damage them. Rusticated receives a solid heal. Unfortunately, his disorientation isn't gone by now. First of all, need to deal with these gentlemen here. Okay, so the master plan so far is we will definitely need to use one beacon this round. This elsewise won't work out. Probably going to throw it here so the gatekeeper is taking care about it. But the master plan also includes to get rid of most of these guys here right away. So yeah, let's move here and make sure that the stun lancer dies. Probably we won't be so lucky to get a hair trigger. No, it's just implacable. We are disoriented, that's the reason why we can't heal ourselves. We do, however, have a stock, which means that this guy is going to die anyways, even if we would have missed the shot.
On reserves.
The beacon is pretty much a panic item in this campaign, yes. It happens from time to time that we need to use them, but the majority of the cases we're not using them. In a case like this mission, for instance, where the AI determined that it would be fair, quote-unquote, to place 3 of the packs at the location, and we needed to fight against 9 of them at once. In that specific circumstance, yeah, we need to use a beacon, but normally we are not using them. This is legendary Ironman, hardest difficulty, no mods. So we are going to kill both of these guys. Let's start with the elite officer. Next up, we take Death from Above to kill the other Advent Elite Trooper. So much for the reinforcements. We just
What did you expect?
reduced their number to only the Gatekeeper and the Andromedon. But yeah. Let's put the beacon here and hope both of them are going to come out of their cover. And let's again hope that the Gatekeeper is not instantly killing it. It is very occasional usage of beacons. You will see many missions where I'm not using any of them. But there are also missions like this where we had basically... This is round 4 and we are fighting since 2 rounds against the final pack. And you can take a look here at the station. So after 2 rounds the station basically was nearly dead. If we wouldn't have used beacons and like full man moded this mission, we would simply not have had any chance. That's the unfortunate truth here. Let us go into full cover. No, we don't have run and gun. So might as well go here. Because the beacon will attract him anyways. Yeah, usually I'm not spamming them. I mean, the chat can answer the question probably the best way. Because I don't find it very attractive gameplay to just go with beacons. Yeah, of course, one shot. But that's fine. Hopefully he goes for melee attack. Don't you dare attacking it. Don't you. Yep, that's much better. Wow, one shot? Really? Wow. I was under the impression that he would use his melee attack, which would only be 9 damage. But yeah, can't argue with the critical strike. Next up, let's kill the Gatekeeper, because it's just starting to be annoying here.
Hit the armor.
And again it was a Ranger. And again it was a Ranger.
It hit the plate.
Let's do this!
Let's start using our actions here most appropriately. Just topping up Rustic in case he gets hit again.
Heal them up!
Without armor penetrating rounds,
Deflection!
that is difficult to get through it. The reason why I'm not shredding it is because the last Mimic Beacon is basically on our Grenadier. We could use her though, but I highly doubt that she will hit it. Yep.
Not even close.
No, that indeed was not even close. Let's give our sniper the 8 protocol. He has Guardian. He doesn't have threat assessment, so nope, won't be an extra attack here. Let's give her the 8 protocol just to increase the defense and try to finish the Gatekeeper. The stock dealt at least 1 damage.
Adjusting aim.
Don't have any grenades left,
Training ammo fast!
so the only thing we could really do is go for yet another beacon. Also, it doesn't matter whether or not it's on in the open, because the gatekeeper will move up anyways. Blue screen indeed dealt quite some significant damage on the gatekeeper. It wasn't planned to fight that long against the gatekeeper though, so the plan was really to kill him a little bit earlier. But as you have seen, we fought with 6 guys against 14 overall in the last battle. So yeah, I guess it's kind of a byproduct of this long war of attrition against them. We only have 1 armor-piercing round left, which basically is the sniper, so we are going to finish off the gatekeeper definitely. Yeah, and now it's just the Andromedon.
That's how it's done.
Quote unquote, just the Andromedon. Let us get into full cover and try to shoot it so we get it down to its suit. Alright, shredding successful, that's good.
I'm out of firepower over here.
Good. The suit is now the last enemy on the whole map.
Haywire to go.
We had pretty bad luck with our stocks as well, yeah. Okay, I think we do have even a higher chance of disabling him with our other specialist.
Okay, I'll go.
So that should be a 100% disable, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. We don't even need to hack it and mind control it. Instead, let's just 100% stun it, which will give us 1 more round to kill it. And since it's the last unit, we will be okay.
I'm in. I'm out of firepower over here.
Good, so he's stunned. Our console is still running. I'm a little bit disappointed about our ranger. That was such a useless death. I mean, there are ways to die where you think afterwards, okay, yeah, that was really a mistake.
Status confirmed.
But that was just a lose-lose-lose situation. If I would have moved him into cover, we would have lost the whole mission.
Mission accomplished.
Probably that would have been still the better choice. And it was even maximum damage and a maximum and crit, so yeah. Not very good. He was only a captain though, so despite the fact that he will be missed, it's not so much of a loss currently, because we're just trying to get the majors to their final ranks. And he was more like a fill-in. So yeah, only 5 guys came back, but we got 1 promotion. Rusticated just became Colonel. That's good as well. Sorry, JC. Didn't want to let you die. Really sucks to lose you. We do have 2 more majors to be promoted to Colonel.
Hello, Commander.
We got an engineer. We countered the Dark Event infestation. That's also fine. So yeah, we do have more than enough engineers. I'm not really concerned about that. Let's take a short look at our soldiers here for those guys who just joined. So these are our colonels. Like, we have 12 at the moment, 2 majors, a couple of lower ranks, and we are just trying to get the majors to colonel level as well. So that's it from the current workforce, so to speak. Our losses over the time, yeah, they really accumulated. JC Phoenix was one of the stronger ones. You can see that most of these guys died at an early age, at squaddy level. 1 colonel died. That was really a shame, but other than that, only lower ranks died so far. The reason for this is I'm not running only with colonels. I'm constantly trying to push the guys to improve in their level. So yeah, that's of course increasing the chances of losses. Now, with regards to the macro game, what are we currently doing? We are currently trying to follow the main storyline and do the next Advent Black side.
Continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down,
we have a couple of facilities that we could crack. And our real target here is in South Africa, which we are going to go for pretty soon. But we just wait for the next Shadow project.
Setting course for Brazil.
Good. So I guess with this we have just finished literally all of our empty regions. We don't need anything more, so I'm also not going to build anything more currently. Next round we will only get 50% of our resources. I'm going for Shesen because that has a random chance of applying mind control even on panic.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Good. So that's another 500 credits.
Commander, but your efforts so far have left many wondering if we have made the right approach. We will have to do better.
Let's finish making the contact, then go to Resistance HQ and get our new squad member, and afterwards we can
Live the resistance.
Probably finish the research here. It's only 2 more days, so let's go to Resistance HQ.
West Asian corridor.
Rescue another VIP, scientist and a little bit intel. Well, intel is not bad. We are certainly in the need of intel. Unfortunately, we have no colonel whom we could buy this time. So yeah. Andromedon, Elite Trooper, Elite Shield Bearer, Heavy Mech, Elite Lancer. There's just a Sectopod, which is worrying. The rest is pretty much standard.
Arctic territories.
So we are going to pack in our blue screen rounds and we should be fine. Good, let's fabricate a team for us here. We want to get the last 2 soldiers leveled to Colonel as well. Is there anyone else left that we want to level? I mean, yeah, we can level these 2, why not? Let's just fill the ranks with some more experienced folks. Good. So, if Velius is going to be our main healer, then he should also equip himself accordingly. Healing plus skull check, armor penetrating rounds here. Since we are going up against highly mechanized units, let's take blue screen rounds. Slash armor penetrating rounds. That should be fine. Roby has the gas grenades, explosive grenades. We might as well give her an EMP grenade. Because yeah, why not? So 4 beacons, a lot of armor penetrating stuff. Should be fine with this team. Alright, then here we go. So chat just found out that the Doom counter is 28 days. Yeah, the Doom counter is 28 days because, bro, everything else takes a lot of time here. So making contact with the region is basically 8 days. And researching something is also 20 days. That's the reason why we are still not through the game.